Interviews for TSMU are starting from the 25th of August, and I know so many of you are nervous about what kind of questions you'll face and how to prepare. So in today's video, I'll be answering all your doubts, including the most asked question: what will they ask in the interview? Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. As you all know, I'm Muskan, currently studying MBBS in Tashkent State Medical University, Uzbekistan. Recently, I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys on YouTube and Instagram about admission, interview process, and what kind of questions they'll be asking. Okay, so today in this video, I thought why not just do a Q&A session where I'll answer all of your questions in one place. This will especially help those of you who are preparing for the upcoming interview, and apart from that, those of you who are looking forward to coming to Uzbekistan and are still confused about some things, you still have some questions in your mind. So this video will clear almost all your questions, so make sure you watch it till the end. And yeah, because at the end I'll also be discussing about the money exchange thing, which a lot of you were asking for. So yeah, make sure you watch it till the end. And if you have not subscribed, then make sure you subscribe, because yes, your support means a lot. So let's just get started. Okay guys, so now starting off with the first question. Okay, this is regarding interview question. Yeah, and you people want to know what kind of questions they'll ask. So I cannot exactly tell you what kind of questions or what questions they'll ask. I can just give you all an idea. Yeah, I have so many such questions. Okay, so many people have asked me if you could tell what questions will they ask, are there any repeated questions, etc, etc. Okay, so now see, every year it's different. Okay, every year what I have seen, it gets more and more difficult. Okay, so this year, because the competition is more, there are so many students coming, so yes, the interviews are expected to be difficult. Yeah, basically what I can tell you, or what idea I can give you, is study 11th and 12th, your 11th and 12th portion, all about human body and stuff. Now because you are going to be doctors, obviously mostly they'll ask you questions related to human body, so study about the human body. Okay, they can ask you about heart, layers of heart, the valves in heart, the blood flow of heart, everything. They can ask even the most in-depth thing or the most common thing. Okay, it just, I don't know how to explain, but yeah, they can literally ask you anything. Okay, so all that I can tell you, because neither me nor you, none of us know what exactly will they ask, right? So it's best that you study 11th and 12th everything from biology, and they can ask you a bit from chemistry as well. Physics I've generally not seen, but you never know. But yeah, mostly biology they'll ask you no matter what. Chemistry also they can ask a little bit. So make sure you study your 11th and 12th portion, and that's all I can say in the interview thing. If you ask me for questions, I won't be able to give that, because a lot of you people ask me for questions. I do not have question. Yeah, I am not someone from the university, I just study there. I have no access to the questions and stuff, so I cannot provide you with the questions. Yeah, so this is the only tip or advice that I can give: study 11th and 12th about human body. Okay, repeated questions and stuff, we have no idea, because mostly they are not repeated every year it changes. So yeah, that's the only tip I can give. And do not worry, just chill. Okay, it'll be good. Yeah, inshallah. Okay, so just prepare well, and hopefully inshallah you will pass. Okay, now let's move to the next question. When does classes, means when will classes start? Yeah, so classes, no idea when they're gonna start. For us it's gonna start by the end of September, so for you it'll start a bit more late. I think you might come by November, I guess. I don't know, I'm not sure, I cannot say anything for sure. Yeah, but a lot of you people had asked this also to me, so I guess now see, this depends on when your interviews will get over. This year, because of the changes and stuff, interviews and everything, the admission process started late, so classes will also start a bit late, by November most likely. I cannot say anything for sure, but yeah, that's just expected. Yeah, so yeah, because see, if anyone's telling you that okay, your classes will start from September, I don't think it's gonna start, because our classes are gonna start from September. So yeah, I hope this is clear. Now next questions, what question they asked in interview. As I said, I cannot clearly tell what questions they will ask in interview, but to me they asked, as I said, difference between bacteria, virus, layer of the heart, and then in this bacteria virus thing I mentioned about good bacteria, so they asked me an example of a good bacteria and where it's present in the body. I had no idea, I just said intestine. They wanted the specific answer. So yeah, you never know the answer you give. Based on that, they will ask you some other question. They had asked me 1-2 more questions, but I do not exactly remember what they had asked me. So yeah. Next question. I took my admission this year in Samarkand University, so can you tell me when classes will start there? Okay, now because Samarkand's admission process started on time, so the classes there will most likely start by September or October, as far as I know. Yeah. And also, do you take extra classes from Marrow or Prep Ladder, or is it enough to study from the university alone, as we have to qualify for the FMG as well? Okay, so see, taking Marrow or Prep Ladder, that depends on you, yeah? Personally, I do not have Marrow or Prep Ladder because I'm just in second year, yeah? Now, I know we have to qualify FMG, okay? And for that, you'll have to study. So, I would suggest take Marrow or Prep Ladder from the second or third year, okay? My personal suggestion. Take it from the second or third year, okay, not from the first year, to be honest. Take it from second or third year, and yeah, I think that'll be enough. Personally, I do not take Marrow or Prep Ladder. I do not take classes from there. And if it's enough to study from the university alone for FMG, so I don't think no, because FMG, you know, it's a whole exam that you have to clear. So for that, you'll have to get an idea about what kind of questions they'll ask there. So get FMG books. If you want, if you think you need more assistance and stuff, go ahead, get Marrow or Prep Ladder. Personally, I do not have any plans of getting them. Next one. Is there a strict dress code for boys at BSMI? And if there are any restrictions, can you please report there? Now, regarding BSMI, Bukhara State Medical Institute, I do not have much idea about there. But if you ask to me about Tashkent and dress code here, the dress code is just that you have to dress up neatly, okay? For girls, you'll have to have like hijab, have proper hijab, but light colored hijab, that is the thing. For us, we have this thing of light colored hijab, not the black ones, okay? And apart from that, for boys, it's just that you have to maintain your beard and your mustache, you know, it should be shaved, not so much and stuff. That's it. That there is no other dress code and no other restriction, okay? You have to be shaved for guys, and for girls you just have to wear light colored hijab if you're wearing any. If you obviously open your hair, it does not have to be messy, and basically just dress up neatly. That's it, nothing much. Then laptop or iPad. So this, a lot of you people ask me even on Insta whether we should get a laptop or an iPad. Now personally, what I would suggest you is to get a laptop. Why? Because I've seen a lot of my friends got an iPad as like a tab as well, and personally I took laptop, okay, and many friends of mine also took laptop. Now you'll have an advantage on laptop because generally you'll have to make lots and lots of presentations. So making presentations from laptop is much easier as compared to a tab or an iPad, okay? Now, yes, you can make notes on iPad, but a lot of teachers and a lot of subjects will require you to have a physical notebook. So in that case, there's no point of an iPad. And most of the subjects will have a physical notebook, yeah? So I would suggest to take a laptop. If you really want an iPad that bad, take a laptop on which you can write, you know, with pen and stuff, okay? But personally, I would suggest get a laptop. With laptop, you can do almost everything. And generally, anyways, you have to have physical notebooks. So in all the subjects, you cannot use iPad, right? So what's the point? Anyways, next question. Should we carry notebook from India itself, or is it available there? I have heard there are only thin notebooks available. So see, personally I would suggest you can get some notebooks from India, okay? Like, let me show you guys. Oops. This kind of notebook, very thick and stuff. These kind of notebooks are not available, okay? These kind of notebooks are not available there, okay? Mostly over there are these types of notebooks. These type of notebooks. Yeah, there are generally these small short notebooks, but yeah, thickness you will find notebooks with more pages, yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. But I would suggest get, like I showed you, the long notebook and the thick one. You can get such notebooks, 1 or 2, but mostly you'll find notebooks there, and subjects will require you to have such small notebooks only, not the big ones. So get a couple of notebooks, but again you'll have to buy them either way. So yeah. Next one, can you please tell us what's the best way to fly to Uzbekistan with maximum luggage allowance or cheapest way to carry extra luggage? Okay, so to fly to Uzbekistan with maximum luggage allowance. Now see, generally when I go from UA. Yeah, so from UA, generally UA say you can take Air Arabia or fly Dubai. There's no issue. When you're going from India, I've heard from people that Uzbek Airways gives you more luggage. So I would suggest you, if you're planning to go with maximum luggage allowance and stuff like that, go ahead, book your ticket in Uzbek Airways. Okay, yeah. And the cheapest way to carry extra luggage, that is just book your flight ahead of time. If you book your flight before, like 1 month or something like that before, then yeah, it'll be cheap, and then you'll be able to carry more. If you book your flight a week or a couple of days before, then obviously it'll be expensive. That's all I can say in this, because I generally do not fly from India. I do not have much idea, but yeah, I've heard, and I'm sure about this fact that Uzbek Airways, you can carry more luggage. Anyways, next one, when we get a SIM, will our phone number change, and can we call normally to India with our old or new phone number? So yes, when you get a SIM, your number will change. It'll be an Uzbek number. Okay. Can you call normally to India? No, not with the normal number you cannot call, because see, normally you will have the local balance. Okay, there is no balance system there, but yeah, you'll be able to call locally. But 1 second, I have to go to hospital.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so yeah, you'll have Uzbek number, okay, and you'll be able to call locally. But to call internationally, you'll have to have international recharge, which is expensive. Like over here also, when I'm in UAE, when my father calls in India, he needs international recharge. Okay, so in our house, only my dad has international recharge. Okay, so from his phone we can call anywhere. But from my phone, for example, from my number personally, I cannot call in India or anywhere. Yeah, so you won't be able to call from your number. But yeah, what is this called? You can call through WhatsApp or any other app. So next video, क्या आप TMA के hostel food पर बना सकते हो? तो सी TMA के हॉस्टल फूड पर वीडियो बनाने का वैसे कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, क्योंकि TMA के हॉस्टल के बारे में मैंने अपनी पहली वीडियो में डिस्कस कर लिया. ओके, आई ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड अबाउट TMA's हॉस्टल. सो सी, TMA प्रोवाइड बोथ. TMA और एनी अदर हॉस्टल प्रोवाइड्स बोथ वेज एंड नॉन वेज ऑप्शंस. ओके, देयर इज नॉट मच टू डिस्कस अबाउट दिस. या और अब मैं वीडियो इस पे बना भी नहीं सकती कि मैं आपको दिखाऊं एग्जैक्टली, क्योंकि अब मैं हॉस्टल में नहीं रहती हूँ. अब मैं मेस नहीं ले रही, हॉस्टल में नहीं हूँ. आई हैव शिफ्टेड टू एन अपार्टमेंट. सो या, बट इन जनरल ऑल आई कैन से अबाउट हॉस्टल फूड इज कि वेज और नॉन वेज ऑप्शंस दोनों होते हैं. ओके, और फॉर मोर इन डेप्थ यू गो हैड वॉच माई वीडियो, जिसमें मैंने डिस्कस किया है अबाउट TSMU का हॉस्टल फूड, मेस, लाइफस्टाइल, सारी चीज़ों के बारे में. ओके, next one, is there mostly Indian students? So yes, in Uzbekistan you will find a lot of Indian students. The international faculty is mostly filled with Indian students. Okay, you will find it whether it's TSMU, Samarkand, Bukhara, any other place. Next one, best unis to choose for MBBS in Uzbekistan other than TMA. Which ones to consider? So see, other than TMA, you can consider Samarkand State Medical University. You can consider Bukhara State Medical Institute. You can consider Andijan. That is also very nice, and it's not crowded. Okay, Andijan is not crowded. You can consider Andijan, and you can consider Fargana. All these are the universities apart from TMA that you can consider. Are pets allowed? So pets, generally in hostel you're not allowed pets. Okay, but when you're in apartment you can keep, because I know a couple of seniors who do keep pets. So yeah, you can keep in apartments if your owner agrees, but in hostels it's not allowed. 2-seater or 3-seater room available. Generally hostels are 4-seater minimum. You'll be 4 people in the room. Okay, How's the studies at TSMU? So many bad reviews on Reddit. Since you're a student, I really want to know, do they teach in English and properly? Now this question I have had this question like 100 times about, I have read this on Reddit, I've read that on Reddit. So see, that Reddit comment, okay? Personally, what my views are, okay? Not only personally, a lot of people's views, okay? Firstly, that student was just in the first semester and he judged the university way too hard, okay? He has over-exaggerated things, which I don't think he should have done, okay? Personally, I'm a student there, okay? I know how things are, okay? It's not how he has described, okay? See, the faculty, the issue that mostly students can face when they come here is the change in accent, okay? Teachers here are they are international faculty. The teachers are Uzbek or Russian, so their accent will differ. It's not our Indian accent, so you might face a little bit of issue understanding in the beginning. Later you'll get used to it. Now I can easily understand what my teacher is saying, yeah? So they do teach in English, okay? All the classes, all the subjects, they teach in English, okay? And it is proper. It's not like it's not proper, okay? Again, I've said so many times in so many videos of mine, it's mostly self-study there. You have to do self-study, okay? But teachers also teach. If you have any questions, you can go ahead, ask to them personally. They will explain it to you, and whatever help you need, they'll provide. So that post on Reddit, it's over-exaggerated. Trust me, it is. So you do not have to see that and then again start thinking, oh, it's like this, it's like that. Nah, that I don't even know. Why do people judge the university so hard when they have not even spent that much time over there, yeah? I finished 2 semesters of mine. Even I could have judged the university in the first semester, which most of us did. But by the end, it was okay, because yeah, in the starting, when you go to any place, you're gonna face issues, okay? It's not like you're not, because you're going to a whole new country, right? So obviously, but over time it gets better. You understand things and stuff, you'll automatically start feeling better and happy. So do not take that post too hard, okay? It's over exaggerated, trust me. Anyways, abaya, hijab and niqab allowed inside university. So see, abaya you can wear, yeah, a lot of people wear. Hijab you can wear. Niqab is not allowed. Niqab is not allowed inside university, okay? You can wear mask, but niqab in general is not allowed. Next one, Uzbekistan give license to practice just like local Uzbek people get. What language? Yeah, by the end of your MBBS, by the end of your course, you will have the practicing license, okay? I don't exactly know which language. Most likely, I mean, see, as far as I know, you don't have to give a separate exam for that, okay? At the end, you do get practicing license, okay? Now, yeah, it's the same as what Uzbek people get, okay? Which language exactly, I'm not sure. I have never talked regarding this to any senior or stuff, so I'm not really sure about this. All I know is you do get practicing license by the end, and that was one reason why again I chose Uzbekistan, because by the end of your course you get practicing license. MBBS duration in Uzbekistan, it's 5 plus 1 year, okay? So it's 5 years plus 1 year compulsory internship, so 6-year course. Can I ask how internship in UAE is? Okay, how internship in UAE? So see, a lot of you people have asked me on this, okay? I'm doing internship in UAE. Every vacation you have to do 30 days clinical internship at your home country, okay? So I could not go to India for 30 days and stuff, so that's why I did it in UAE, okay? So see, to do internship you have to send mail to HRs of different hospitals, okay? Once approved, you'll have to pay a certain amount, okay? And yeah, after that you can start, okay? By the end of your internship you will get certificate and all these things, and the prices or whatever, that differs. It differs from hospital to hospital, okay? So you can check it out, you can check it out by yourself, okay? Yeah, that's it, that's all I can say. So you can check. Almost all hospitals do give you internship permissions and opportunities and stuff, okay? So you can just call and talk, and they'll automatically tell you. You'll have to contact the HR itself, okay? If you want, you can personally go and meet also. Yeah, that's how I've been doing internship in UAE, okay? Yeah, next one. आपकी internship की first salary आ गई है क्यों? Okay, now over here let me tell you, this is not a paid internship. This internship we are doing for our benefit. It's for my clinical exposure, for my experience, and it's true. By going to hospital, even if I did not do anything, because yes, over here you're not allowed to do anything. You can just watch. Okay, you can go to OTs everywhere and you can watch. Now I will soon post a video on this about my first week of clinical internship. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Anyways, so you'll be able to watch everything, and even if, like, you know, I did learn a lot of things. Okay, even things that I did not know what it was and stuff, I got an idea about that. So it does help a lot. It's just for exposure, you know, the fear of blood and all those things will go away. Okay, it's just for clinical exposure. Yeah, you do not get paid for this. Now, can you tell me about the 30 days internship in hometown? Is it like after each semester? So this 30 days internship, it's not after each semester, it's after each year. Okay, so when you finish your 1 year, like when I finished my first year, I came for vacation. In this vacation, I have to do 30 days internship. When I'll finish my second year, I'll come for vacation, I'll have to do 30 days internship. It's like that. Okay, so in the TMA interview, only 12th bio and chem questions are asked. Do you have any repeated questions? So yes, yes, in the sense, no, 11th and 12th questions are asked. And yeah, even for chem they ask very less as far as I know. I don't know what's gonna happen this year. So yes, make sure you study biology completely and study chemistry as well, but more importance to bio, obviously. And repeated questions, as I said, as far as I know, no repeated questions. Every year it changes. Now, clothes, are they much expensive than here? And skin products like serum and such things are not available there. Okay, so in my last video, I got a lot of questions like this from you guys regarding if you can buy clothes there or if you can buy medicines there and stuff. So see, you can buy everything there, okay? But over there, the products, they are labeled in Russian or Uzbek, okay? So firstly, you will face a lot of issues understanding it, okay? Secondly, the particular brand you might be searching for, you might not be able to find it, and if you find it, it might be more expensive to you. Okay, because as students we have limited budget when we are studying abroad, right? So in that budget you will find it more expensive. So what I suggested is buy it from your home country and bring it from there. Anyways, 1 year you can survive with, you know, whatever you will bring from your home country. There is no issues, right? So that's why I suggest get it from there itself. Clothes, again, it's not very expensive, but compared to India, it is, yeah. And because, as I said, again, we are students, it will be more expensive for us. And skincare products, serums and all such things, everything is available, but the particular brand you might be searching for, you know, might not be available. So that's why I said bring it from your home country. That's the best thing you can do. And a lot of you people also asked me, isn't there any app? Like in India, we have Nykaa for cosmetics and Myntra for clothes. So yes, there is an app. There is an Uzbek app called Uzum, and you can order things from there, okay? But again, as I said, the particular brand you might be searching for might not be there, because over there all people do not use Indian brands and all these things, right? So that's why, again, I'm saying, I suggest bring it from your own home country, okay? You can find things on Uzum and stuff, but it's best and safest option to get it from your home country, yeah? There is Uzum, but again, Amazon is not there, and even TSMU is not there, and all. Uzum is there, and mostly even we order our things from Uzum. You will find almost everything, but as I said, the particular brand, if you're very particular about brands, then get it from home country. If you're not very particular, you can get it from here, no issues. And books, which should I buy? Okay, so for first year when you're coming, you need anatomy and histology, that's it. Hi there, can you maybe make a video of your daily schedule at TMA and the exam pattern in college, like how often are they conducted, are they online, MCQ based, and all, also include topics like questions asked and interview. Okay, so make a video of my daily schedule at TMA. I'll do that once I go, okay? Once my classes start, I'll make a video on my daily schedule. And regarding the exam pattern, how often are they conducted? So exams are conducted after every semester, okay? Generally there are vivas in every single class, okay? And exams are kept after every 6 months, okay? 6 months in the sense after every semester, okay? There are exams after every semester. They keep CBT exam, computer based tests, okay. And yeah, it is MCQ, okay. So MCQ, it'll be like a 25 question MCQ test, and it'll be out of 100, okay. You have to score minimum 60 to pass. If you get less than that, you fail. And topics asked in interview process, as I said, I cannot exactly tell you what they ask, but just study biology and chemistry from 11th and 12th. That's it. Is Uzbek MBBS valid in India, and is there any licensing examination in Uzbekistan? So see, Uzbek MBBS is valid in India, okay. When you are doing MBBS from anywhere, you have to check if the university follows NMC guidelines. If the university is following NMC guidelines, then yes, MBBS from there will be valid in India. You have to check if it's following all NMC guidelines. See, generally in Uzbekistan, almost all universities follow NMC guidelines, okay. So almost all are valid in India. Okay, so yeah, almost this MBBS is valid from all the universities. What am I saying? I have to go to a hospital again. I don't know why do I do this, but every time before going I end up recording. Anyways, so yes, Uzbek MBBS is valid in India. You just have to check if your particular university is following NMC guidelines or not, okay. That's it. And is there any licensing examination in Uzbekistan? As far as I've heard, there's no separate licensing exam. You get it at the end of your course. Yeah, that's it. Next one, yeah, currency exchange thing. Can you make video of how to convert our currency? It might be very helpful. So see, generally this thing, I mean I cannot make an entire video on this, so I thought why not include it in this itself, okay. So the currency exchange thing, generally, see, as I said, carry cash on hand, okay. Now as I said, do not carry rupees, okay. If you carry INR, you will have to go to a separate currency exchange to get it exchanged. And if you exit the airport, as a person new to the country, it will be very difficult for you to find a currency exchange, okay. So that's why get your INR exchange into dollars and then carry dollars, okay. Now this on the airport, when you exit, you'll find these currency exchange over there. Go hand over how much ever you want to exchange, $50, $100, and they will exchange it into Uzbek sones, okay, and they'll give it to you. All right, you can check the value on Google and stuff, how much you're supposed to get, okay. And yeah, you'll get that, okay. Now the rest of the dollar, later on if you want to exchange again, now later on, then you can either go to bank or you can go to any other currency exchange. As I said, it'll be very difficult for you, okay. So yeah, but mostly if later on you want to get it exchanged, go ahead, by the agent or consultant you came through, talk to them. They are the only one who can help you. Then talk to them and they'll guide you on where to go to get your currency exchange, okay. But as I said, if you get INR, it'll be more difficult, so best to get dollars, okay. And even if you have dollars, get card is important. You cannot just survive on dollars or currency. Card is also very important, so do get that, as I said, okay. That's it. There's nothing much regarding converting currency and stuff, okay. That's it. I hope it helped, and I hope I was able to answer almost all the questions. I did collect everything. Now if apart from this also you have any other questions, drop it down in the comments. I do reply to almost all comments, so yeah, drop it down and I'll reply to you. And in case of any further queries or stuff, you can reach out to me on my Instagram at Muskan Kauser official, okay. I hope this video cleared many of your doubts about TSMU, about the upcoming interview. And as I said, if you still have questions, drop it down. And again, I have seen this in my previous videos that a lot of you people who are studying in Bukhara or Samarkand, you people have dropped down comments like anyone going to Bukhara State Medical Institute, anyone going to Andijan. So I think comments is also a section where you guys can connect with each other. So that's actually nice. So yeah, drop down a comment, maybe just trying and getting to know someone who's gonna go to the same place as you. And also drop down a comment if you have any doubt, any questions and stuff. And that's it. Don't forget to subscribe because I'll be posting more helpful video on MBBS in Uzbekistan. and best of luck for your interviews. You got this. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.